Welcome to opening day. What up, dog? All right, MLB, here we go. Opening series, fresh new baseball game. I think this is going to be a fun one to drink to. How about y'all? I'm going to have a good time. Yummy. Actually tastes a little flat. All right, so Cubs opening day. I already extended Rizzo's contract for, I think, 7 or 8 years, just FYI, in spring training. So I warmed up a little bit in spring training, got the feel of the game a little bit. Kind of fucked around with the roster a little bit for the team, like got rid of Cameron Maybin, like the Cubs did in real life as well. But we did not move Horner down to fucking AAA. We're keeping him up in the majors because that's just an obvious good business decision. Moved up some relief lefties as well because there was no lefties in our bullpen for whatever reason. So we fixed that situation, and let's fucking get it. Let's dive right in here. Kyle Hendricks on the bump for the opener. All right, let's turn this off. I love this fucking song though, right? All right. We got Hendricks against who? Oh, Chad Cole. I don't know who that is. I turned off all the music in the games for copyright bullshit on that as well. Got the Cubbies in their home. Of course at Wrigley. We'll do opening day on MLB. We'll turn quick counts off for the opener here. We'll just play a real baseball game. There's some partly cloudy skies. So, yeah, we got Hendricks on the hill, on the bump for opening day extravaganza. Ian Happ, Wilson Contreras, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Jock Peterson, Javier Baez, Nico Horner, Jason Hayward, and Kyle Hendricks batting in the 9th spot. Let's fucking go. How do I advance? Oh, options. Okay. All right. Let's dive right into this, shall we, boys?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year
saves
plays
last
out.
year?
I'm sure
Yeah,
the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty
season, but he never
successful.
like his worst fucking year.
Count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here on opening day
let's
in front
go.
of the
The
hometown
professor.
crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season
What's our
last
take
year.
on him? He's got to hit
ERA
his spots.
Under
He
3
doesn't
on the
throw
year,
fast.
which is pretty good in this
We're gonna
day
be
and
looking
age
to
of
hit
high
corners most
scoring
of
and
the
a lot
game.
of home runs.
Mixing in
Let's
a
see
lot
if
of
he can
change up to try
duplicate
to
that
keep these
year
batters
and
way
make
out
this
in
one
front of
just
the
as
baseball.
good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
And stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Start with a
Ready
change
with the
up
first
here.
pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new
Hit it
season of
perfectly.
baseball is underway.
All right. Now we're going to go sinker. We'll keep the ball low. I'm going to go inside on him here.
0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now, there's all different meters for throwing and infield and outfield and all that. I'm not a big meter fan for throwing, but I did have pressure sensitivity on for throwing, shit like that. So hold it down too long, it's going to be an error, shit like that. It's just that those meters are kind of, they're sketchy.
With the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side, they're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see
we'll throw it down
right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Oh. Brian Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball.
Beautiful
66 degrees the game time temperature.
Let's keep him outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Got way too much of the plate on that one. He was way out.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower.
Late. My bad. Okay,
sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You can tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that.
Notice how I aimed out of the strike zone, knowing that I might miss that meter low, hit the corner. Kind of got to know how your pitchers pitch. Like, see, I waved this that one. That's what I practiced a little bit in spring training to kind of
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a curveball in there, 1-2 now.
What a pitch!
Hey,
I'd love to see that one again.
Curveball, and that's the first one of the day. If he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
That's my
Count
spot.
Still at 1-2. Bases are empty.
Drop that curveball again. He didn't even see it last time.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
Ooh. Pardon.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off.
All right, boys, let's get the bat swinging here. Patience at the plate. We're going to look for pitches right down the middle and just fucking crank them.
1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Knuckle curveball, wow. Way out in front.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Right down the fucking middle. I just stared at it. There we go. Oh, base
That's
knock.
A hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
He left it way too much in the zone there. He threw just threw one right down the fucking middle. He should have went outside with that. I probably would have swung.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's seen him well, 6 for 11.
Pitch.
Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Nope. Off the plate, one ball,
really
one strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone.
Slider there, not chasing.
You hit a nail right on the
gonna
head.
have to come
he has
in.
a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch.
That would have double play ball right there.
Strike,
swing at
and
that.
they call it a ball.
The 2-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo.
Why does Rizzo has a mullet now? What? Come on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't think so, sir.
Ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Just signed a massive extension. Captain, my captain.
Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
If that was a fastball, I'd have definitely swung at it.
None out, runners at first and second.
Another really good pitch. All right, now we're back on our toes here. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh.
Lying towards center field. A dive.
Go, 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 go!
Hang on.
Bases juiced. He dropped it out there.
The bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded.
Ooh, just missed it.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants to do.
Bases loaded. Chris Bryant, former MVP.
Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
This is what the Cubs need to do in real life. Fucking patience, bro.
The lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0 misses for the second.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody.
Unless this is a fastball right down the middle, I'm sitting dead red on this bitch.
He's ready now. The pitch. 2-1 now.
Not much I can do with that slider. Drives the opposite way, run scores. We'll hold everybody up.
Runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Oh, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much. Able
Brian
to
gets the
quiet
first review of the season.
Down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
We're going to make this
obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
All right, Jock.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
Nice pitch.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's just 1 for 6.
Oh, another really good pitch here. Low slider. 0-2 on Peterson. I want to hit a home run with him so bad right now. We need to calm our britches.
Down the first baseline.
We're going to get one. Come home safe.
But one's all they get as the run scores.
He had to step on the bag because momentum was taking him towards the bag, which made it then a tag play at the plate instead of a force.
Javier Baez, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, this pitcher better
make a nice little first inning right here.
Loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now is Nico Horner. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
Baez the
and
third,
the runner scores
4-0.
from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
All right. They're only at 22 pitches still. Let's slow it down.
That'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner.
Start warming somebody up.
In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he has an even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 4-0.
That's a good first.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time. As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
The 1-1 home.
Saw that coming.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Outside again.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Curveball here.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
A little slow dribbler.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was
They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You already know that, Hampton. Spectre.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0.
First inning, a load the bases.
Bottom of the inning now, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat.
No home runs in the first one. We played small ball.
Now the first pitch.
Pitcher throw some pitches here. I don't think I'm going to take the bat off my shoulder for Hendricks. Save his energy.
Wind up and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Don't need him to swing. No point.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover
first pitch swinging ball.
Pulled into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play.
I saw him late on that too.
Down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it this one.
And that's through into center field, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Ro. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back to where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
And there's a base hit on the line.
I forget how good I am at this fucking game.
They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And you're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Oh.
So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there.
Starting pitcher, 1 1/3 innings, 5 earned runs. I'd say I did pretty well against their starter.
Here's Jock Peterson
now.
Let's
work on the bullpen here.
2
we got
on,
2
2
running
out,
on,
and of course, here in inning number 2.
Oh, Jock. Get down.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw into third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that brings up Javi Baez. On a line, that's
just
a base
fucking
hit.
making contact.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
When you're up by 7 runs, any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Nico Horner.
Look at this, throwing it down the fucking middle for me. I could have creamed that one too.
He collected a base hit his first time up. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple. So here's Adam Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Just needed some time to get used to it. Now we know we can fucking create some shit up here and make it realistic. That's why they have some fun this first game. You know what I mean? No home runs though.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there.
Nasty
1 and 2.
pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
I want to throw that curve again. He was not even close to hitting that first time.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there. I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Sean Poppin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it. Bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Goodwin's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Digging in next, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up. Strike taken.
I'm not
as that
taking
one
the bat off
catches
my
the
shoulder
outer
again
part
with
of the
Kyle.
plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Just
Towards
kidding.
second.
That's
Throw
a
on to
little
first. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball.
He should have just thrown a strike down the middle.
Kind of
That's a golden rule
surprised
in
not to see
baseball.
a
The pitcher
fastball at
hits.
first pitch there. The guy's
You're
probably
taking
taking
the
at
first
least
pitch.
1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to
Exactly.
sit down after he already made the second out.
Exactly.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start at this.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs straight. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting you over fastball there.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping up is Bryan Reynolds. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air
I just left that curveball right down the middle. He didn't get all of it, thank God.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. At the knees, strike 1. Hayes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2.
Oh, come on.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Wow, you get lucky there because that was a terrible throw
Here's
to
one
second.
that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Brian Goodwin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Got a no-no going through 4.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kris Bryant. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Number 24.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson in the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Seven runs, 13 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That evens it up 1-1.
Pearson wants one right to the Schwarber box up there. The Schwarber
off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Ricochet!
But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
The 0-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I guess completely wrong on all 3 of those.
The best ones have that late
shit.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one, but they're still in control, 7-0.
Kind of wanted Hendricks to sit a bit longer than that.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran, and he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Drop his curve or a change in the dirt here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This guy's fucking killing me. I don't know what to throw him. Do that
The next 0-2.
again.
Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next to stand in is Gregory Polanco. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1's the count.
It's tough when you're starting an AB with a changeup. Now I can literally do whatever the fuck I want.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Goodwin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now a check swing,
come
but
on.
did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1.
Bullshit.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Why am I swinging? Just fucking take the strikes, Kyle. Save your fucking energy.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 out, nobody on.
pack the bowl right now.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A fucking pitcher.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Well.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way.
In the haze, dog.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
It's going to be a right here.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 down for the Cubs, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And that's taken for strike 1.
It's opening day, but I can't.
Right there.
67
Usually you're
pitches.
looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
I know we want to save his arm, but we might have him go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
O'Neill Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's a nasty changeup.
Fastball well outside.
That's exactly where I wanted it. We're going to drop it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Come on, man. Going up and in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. There's still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fouled away.
I think he'd swing at that. Looking for another fucking
Bases are empty
strikeout.
here with 2 men out.
Let's drop it on him.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Cody Ponce gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
High in the air down the right field line.
Wow. I was late on that.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck am I chasing?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Pitch. Looking off speed.
Up next to the call.
Next to hit, Anthony Rizzo grounded out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 1 out, nobody on.
A lot of room on that left side.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Oh, I'm trying.
2-1 now.
I want to go left field so bad.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Oh,
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
Guess I would get the first home run of the year.
Run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Little blooper.
Having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm going to trade for Schwarber.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Polanco on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Cubs. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Don't talk about it.
Third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Stepping in next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering.
Mention it.
A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
I think they call that a ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. bases
sound of
are
the
empty,
bat
one man out.
is actually really phenomenal now.
Just
How do you not
about
chase
brung him
that?
up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ke'Bryan Hayes is the second out in the 7th inning. In now, Brian Goodwin. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
But you already know that, Tampa.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Drop back in the chamber.
2 out, nobody on.
Well, here we go. Coming down all right. On top of you, boy.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So now here is Nico Horner, flew out last time up. First delivery to him. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
We need Hendricks to fucking sit for a minute. Oh, what
Pops
a
this one
terrible
up. Moran has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
God, that was bad.
So 1
As
away
I
in the
continue
inning.
to drink,
That'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Soft wants to go home.
Now here it comes. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Kyle.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hayward, the runner at second with 1 away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle
fucking
and at least
no-no
put the
right
ball
now.
in
Shut
play.
the fuck up and know what the game is.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that fucked me.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now we'll look to third, but go to second.
No.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So here is Colin Moran. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. We'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Next up is Gregory Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
They have 96 pitches
now. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Still 2-2. Again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Watch this.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
This is what I didn't want to happen.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in once again is Adam Frazier. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-0. it'll be Ian Happ. He'll get things
Pitching
started now
pitching
in
a
the bottom
no-hitter,
of
dude.
inning
We're
number 8.
going in the 9.
The center
With him as a
Oh,
no-hitter.
this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder.
okay,
And he
now we
will
gotta wait.
run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Wilson.
Calm down. Calm down. Offensive excited.
And now, Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hendricks needs some rest here.
Now
here
a
I am.
swing and another fly
pitch.
ball here as things are getting busy out there in
Fuck.
Central. Reynolds is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number
We're
44.
3 outs away from a no-hitter.
Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo.
Spin it,
It was
Rizzo.
a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Now to the plate, here is Jacob Stallings starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
3 outs
Hey, there's an
away
old
from
saying in
an
baseball, you need to take a
opening
strike in this
day
spot. Well, he got
hitter.
one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
No! No!
So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right
Broken
here as
bat
he surrenders
single,
hit number
man.
1 here in inning number 9.
What
Doggone, I was
the
hoping we were going to see it that time.
Boy, what looked so promising, D-Row, heading through 8 full innings with a no-no, broken up here to start the 9th inning.
Yeah, he had A-game stuff today, Dan, without question. He needs to take a step back, grab the rosin bag a little bit, allow these fans to give him a little bit of applause, regroup, and go back at it.
Good job, Kyle. Fucking A.
Ryan Tepera is out
Almost a
from the bullpen
no-hitter.
now as
That's
he'll get the
fucking
call here on
broken
opening
bat
day.
single, man.
Number 53. Ryan
Shit,
Tepera.
Yeah, 89. Yeah, 2C, man.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
No!
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get
What a
on the board.
terrible
They've been
throw,
struggling
Hayward.
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
What's with this fucking bullpen? We need to make major changes to this.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon.
I'm sure my
The
trophies
Chicago
on the
Cubs
stream.
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season as he struck out
Almost
13
a
in this one.
no-hitter.
Chad
13
Kuhl was hit hard to the tune of 7.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, excuse me. Pardon. Pardon. I don't know what any of that shit means. I want to know what's going on
with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins beat the visiting Rays 5-1. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. Tim Anderson was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the White Sox were victorious against the Angels 6-2. The Houston Astros defeated the A's in Oakland 7-6. The Seattle Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
What? One year left. Why is David Ross such a bad coach? That sucks. Oh, beer's not open. All right, good win. Go away. Go away. File management, save. Let's make sure that this shit is saved. As we up the difficulty level going here in the game dose. Okay, hitting's gonna be a lot harder now. Pitching, I'm gonna leave the same for right now. I think Hendricks is through a fucking gem. What? Wow, intimidation goes a long way in this country, I guess. Kavanaugh found guilty on all charges. Fucking pathetic. Alright, I'm actually gonna put Brian out there on the trade block, because we're gonna... What should we look for? Starting pitching. We're definitely going to need that. I think just pitching in general for right now. So we'll load him up there. We got any sponsors this game? Negative. Get 15,000 per stolen base. I don't fucking steal bases, so fucking stupid. All right, so now we're going to do quick counts. Quick counts, it will give me the count, so I'm not playing a fucking 3-hour-long baseball game here, man. You know what I'm saying? Arrieta on the bump tonight. We got Marisnick leading. Rizzo, Bryant, Baez, Contreras, Bodie.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jake Arrieta is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He will lead this one off today.
Yo, yo. No, I did not. Oh!
From the windup,
I thought you were trying to bubble me.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eric Gonzalez goes down for the first out of the game.
Unnecessary.
Digging in, switch hitter Brian Reynolds as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Turned on down the line. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
Quick 1, 2, 3 for Jake the Snake.
Now the Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
1 and 2 count.
Here comes the 1-2.
Gotta protect. This changes the game now.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Just killed him.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Marisnick aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home.
You go Rizzo, that ball went by. There's a run.
To the hotel 0-2.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Kris Bryant. And he misses 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away.
2-2 pitch. It gives you a random pitch at the start of the at-bat. A random pitch. All the
stuff. 2-2.
And
that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first.
That's something Brian would actually swing in real life, so all right. Turned up the fucking heat a little bit on difficulty level. He's going to start throwing me some garbage.
And now here is Javier Baez. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
No, not Rizzo.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Kris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point of view. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Hit weakly on the ground is short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
All right, we're going to have to. We have to. All-star.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Moran, base runner at first with 1 out.
Okay, you don't want to hit him.
And he fouls this one off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Swing through it, that was not looking, no?
Base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Count even at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down
That's a
by
fucking
a couple,
slider
but
right
they
there.
need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's
Oh, I
early.
should have
So
replayed
it was a
that.
strikeout swinging. Jacob Stallings
Oh,
becomes
that was
the first out of the
a
inning.
1-2 pitch with that slider. That was sexy.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a
come
nice
on!
feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
I knew I'd fucking missed that pitch there. Okay, hold on. Gary doesn't throw a fucking fastball anymore? It's a sinker?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Watch this.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Tyler Anderson is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Stepping in now, Eric Gonzalez. On the ground to 3rd. Bryant's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman.
Couldn't hit any better.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Fastball strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Come on, man. This pitcher's fucking locked on.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is
Perfectly
retired.
swung, too. Look
Cubs
at
are
that.
down in order.
They had a shift on me.
All set for the start of the
they
fourth.
did.
And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian
The
Reynolds.
shift room's everything now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Double play ball to second, 4. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into
Terrible
second.
defense
Really
back
showed
there
off
by
his
Bodie.
speed.
So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. In the dirt here, Reynolds
Come on,
leads
Arrieta.
on second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1 pitches, a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Come on, Jake.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Sinker.
No way.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according
Yo,
to
this
Woody
ump
Keller.
is
I'm sure the
fucking.
manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Fuck.
And now in the box, Colin Moran singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Idiot.
Here's Gregory Polanco trying here to plate the tying run from second. All even now, 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The set and the 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's throwing a bunt.
Cut will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
That was a huge strikeout right there.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, no. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground.
God.
Reined in.
This game got fucking hard.
Gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here in the Chicago
changing
fourth.
this, like
And
making
Wilson
it quick out
Contreras
makes
digs in
it
at the
a lot
plate.
harder. I love that.
So 1-1 home.
No.
In the air out toward right field.
Get up. Get up.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The center field.
Now at the plate here is Jock Peterson. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Next.
Is that locked?
David Bote comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Bases loaded. 2 outs.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
In now, Jake Arrieta. Cubs pitcher.
Seaway. Come here, dog. Oh no, I think I have you in here from a while ago. TJ jersey. I know. I'm just gonna change the number. Oops. No calling. Edit. I still want to put it in there, dog. Thank you, sir. I'll definitely talk to you on Friday.
Just text me and let me know.
Will do. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, my apologies. We're going back. Sorry.
Here at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
On he pops it up. Moran is there as he makes the catch, and they'll
fuck that up, bad up. That was
Welcome
not focused.
back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Where is what's his motherfucking face?
Arrieta into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Not a good pitch. Come on, Jake. I need you.
Count remains 2-2.
Jake wants to throw hard right now. It's pissing me off.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Fielding is fucking rough. I will say that fielding has gotten a lot harder in this installment.
Tyler Anderson.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0.
Bottom of the 5th.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jake Marisnick. He bounced out last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Oh, hitting so much harder.
Next to dig in, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a little tapper. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Here we go.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rizzo at 2nd. Bryant at 1st. 1 gone. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Oh, baby.
And gone.
I didn't know I hit it that well. It didn't feel good off the bat.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
I know hindsight is 20/20, but it's obvious the manager should have taken him out a smidge earlier. Too late now. A 3-run bomb is the result.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Sean Poppin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
5-3-2 pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way to left center.
I didn't let it come
Waiting
down
on
enough.
it is Goodwin. And that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here. And you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
What are we doing here? 6th inning. 5-0. Let's get Holder and Morgan up in the pen.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
There you got to throw some pitches. That's 78 right now. Got his ass right here. Watch this. Oh, come the fuck
Hey,
out
I
of
hope that
my
call
life.
doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Three-two pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnick is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate now is Colin Moran.
Come on, Arietta.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Marisnick is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Jason Hayward, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now into the box, Jason Hayward. Nico Hoerner will come on now and pinch run here. Hoerner on at first, nobody out. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the back. On On to first, and a big ground ball there as they
What a
turn the
waste of
double play on
fucking
Hayward.
time that was.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Why do I have 2 catchers? Oh, I need to fix this lineup. Wow, what an idiotic thing this game did.
Miguel Amaya will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 75, Miguel Amaya.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Miguel Amaya has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guy's knocking at you for hitting one extra?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. On to the back third here this afternoon. Nico Horner will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Nico Horner.
Adam Morgan is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Morgan.
New inning set to get underway, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Kevin Newman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27.
1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a flare down the line.
Such a
in
bad
there,
pitch.
base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Jonathan Holder trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Horner moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5. Cody Ponce will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready now is Chris Bryant. No hits to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift.
Chat.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Same fucking thing. Gotta pee. Apologize. We'll be back in jiffy. All right. Let's focus. God, I'm fucking drunk. I need to make a fucking beer run, though. That sucks. How many beers do we have left? 1? Fuck. I should have fucking stopped on the way from GameStop. I wasn't even thinking. Needed Bruce.
The batter number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit out towards second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Oh, what am I chasing?
Right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they now to bat, Brian Reynolds. Ready with the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Line drive base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Just hung in there on that one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw gets him. 2 down.
No way I could have turned 2 on that. I barely got the fucking out at first.
Next, Colin Moran. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
3-1.
And the 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So stepping in is Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Damn.
Tapped up the third base line. He'll try again. 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Out. And that's out number 1. In now is Nico Horner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A diving effort as it's off his glove, and no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Where are we? We're going in we're in bottom 8.
Ildemaro Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
What happened? Wait, what?
Number 44.
Michael Feliz.
Why is there 2 men at third?
He'll try to keep the deficit right
what
where it is.
What the fuck just happened?
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next, it'll be Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Inside. Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-0. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Fouled away. Very weakly on the ground.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gregory Polanco becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a base hit last time up. 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's another count. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. And it's fouled away.
Down to the last strike.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
How much money that this game paid to get the show.com from whoever owned that? Because that's a pretty fucking... That's a pretty fucking easy, like, domain name that somebody for sure had before they gave them a shit ton of money for it, I bet. I bet anything on that.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.
We have to change a couple things. I gotta go get beer, and then we'll be on for the Milwaukee series here at Wrigley. I don't know what any of this means. Oh, I don't do the fucking player packs and all that shit. So we're gonna sim through. So we have Zach Davies pitching on Sunday. We get a pitch with Alex Mills. Go pitch with Mills. We'll skip Davies. Davies anyway. They don't start. But hey, I'll take it. All right, so
it's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. In the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, and the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The St. Louis Cardinals finished off a two-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. As of right now, the Reds are in third place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are second in the division. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-0. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division, while the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. The Braves completed a short two-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. As of today, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are atop the division. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they manhandled the Mets 8-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are third in the division. The Dodgers took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-3. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. Eric Hosmer had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 4-2. In the standings, the Padres sit in first place in the National League West Division, and the Diamondbacks are fourth in the division. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are leading the AL East, and the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in first place in the American League East, while the Orioles are fourth in the division. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 3-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are atop the AL Central, while the Indians are at the bottom of the division. The Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. In the standings, the Royals sit in third place in the American League Central, and the Rangers sit in second place in the American League West. The White Sox pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. As of today, the Angels sit in fourth place in the American League West, while the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-0. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are atop the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Look at all this. AAA. Why are they all in AAA? I don't understand. No. Class A. Class A. Why is this happening? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, double. Gotta free up that space. Double A. Stop asking me. Okay, now we freed it up. I still feel like this is all off. Like, why is this guy not on AAA? You know? This guy right here isn't on. Like, this should be backwards, right? Second baseman. Move to AAA. Move to double A. Like the fuck? Off my tits. Boy's better than you. Oh, he's an A. Oh, he's an A. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's move him back up. We'll find another one to move down. Probably pitchers. Okay. Bam. Now, what did we want to fucking fix? Oh my god, what was it doing all game that we needed to fix? Oh, pitching. Warming up, starting, warming up. What? Pitch delay, what? Where's the warm-up pitches, dog? Pitch interference, pitch confidence, pitch delay. I'm so lost right now. Warm-up relievers, there it is. Yeah, don't fuck you. Kiss my ass. Fuck out of my lobby. Alright, so we're ready for the Milwaukee series, right? Let's save this shit real quick. Pittsburgh was Pittsburgh. There should be an easy team to beat. Then we got Milwaukee coming in. I wish somebody could go get beer for me right now. Payroll's high. How come I can't? Like, it used to be able to set prices for the stadium and shit, and that shit was awesome. You can't do any of that anymore. This game kind of sucks. Like, no cap. Yeah, we have Milwaukee at night. To do rain. Anyways, I gotta go get beer. I'll be back, and we'll do part 2. 3-0 to start the fucking homestand. One easy, medium. Should we put on hard? Like, should we really fucking dog this shit? I'll think about it. I'll see y'all in a minute.